What happens when paradise gets drenched in chaos? This weekend, Lanzarote, an island known for its volcanic landscapes and sun-drenched shores, was hit by a downpour that turned roads into rivers and hotels into swimming pools. Dozens of basements and homes were flooded, roads were shut down, and a state of emergency was declared across the island. But what exactly happened in Lanzarote on Saturday, and why did this storm hit so hard so fast? Let's break it all down. It all started early Saturday afternoon. The skies over Lanzarote, particularly in the municipalities of Arrecife and Teguise, darkened rapidly. Then, the rain came, fast and furious. Between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., the rainfall intensified. Streets began to flood. Storm drains couldn't cope, and in just 2 hours, chaos erupted. By mid-afternoon, 152 flooding incidents were reported in Teguise alone. In Arrecife, about 70 more. The island's emergency lines lit up. The water didn't discriminate. Homes, garages, streets, and even major roads were underwater. In fact, the main road between Arrecife and Orzola near Tahíche was forced to close due to deep flooding. In the Argana Alta neighborhood of Arrecife, 61 liters per square meter fell in just 2 hours. In Punta de los Vientos, over 43 liters. And in Costa Teguise's Las Cucharas area, a staggering 62 liters per square meter. That's the kind of rainfall usually expected over days, not hours. And with that much water, even the most prepared areas can't keep up. At the Salinas Hotel in Costa Teguise, the basement was completely flooded. Guests and staff looked on as water surged in. But one of the most dramatic sights of the day? Water rushing down the ravines in Las Cucharas, nature reclaiming the land as if to remind everyone who's really in charge. At 11 a.m., the Canary Islands government had already issued a pre-alert for rainfall in Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, and Fuerteventura. But just hours later, that pre-alert escalated into something much more serious. For the first time, the Canary Islands government's Directorate of Security and Emergencies declared a formal emergency in Lanzarote. The timing? 4 p.m. sharp. Why? Because in the span of just 2 hours, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., 112 services reported another 150 flooding-related incidents. Most calls came from the same two areas, Arrecife and Teguise. The problems were relentless, water surging into homes, cars trapped in flooded roads, even hotel evacuations. Entire families were left scrambling to protect their belongings as water crept inside. In some places, the water didn't just rise, it rushed. Overloaded storm drains turned streets into dangerous torrents. To handle the overwhelming situation, municipal and island emergency teams were activated. The Emergency and Security Coordination Center 112 managed the response, coordinating across services to provide relief where it was needed most. Meanwhile, the Lanzarote Council declared a full island emergency from 4:15 p.m. on Saturday until 7 a.m. Sunday. As the rain eased and the skies began to clear, the full scale of the damage became visible. Mud-covered floors, destroyed furniture, closed businesses, and above all, a lingering question. Could this have been prevented? Many residents in neighborhoods like Argana, Alta shared frustration. They said drainage systems weren't ready, that the warnings came too late. Some even claimed this wasn't the first time their homes had been flooded in recent years. Lanzarote may be known for its beauty, but this storm was a harsh reminder that even paradise isn't immune to nature's fury. Heavy rains, sudden floods, emergency declarations, all in a matter of hours. And as the island now begins its cleanup, one thing is clear. This wasn't just a rainy afternoon, it was a wake-up call. Stay safe, stay alert. Nature doesn't send reminders.
Así está el charco de San Ginés por las lluvias. Cayendo agua en toda parte. Por las escaleras, pobrecitos los señores.